What's going on, YouTube? We're back with Shades. We're continuing our Let's Play of Katawa Shoujo. Last time we left off, we didn't want to get in the middle of Lily and Shizune having a fight, so we were just like, hey, why am I being dragged into this? I'm the new guy. I did my part, blah blah blah. And now Lily's a little bit peeved at us because we didn't take her side, and now like the student council's like, oh well, you're not exactly lazy, but we can still use your fucking help. But whatever. Also, I'm sorry I haven't been posting for a while. It's just hard finding privacy at home to record. That's all. It's not that difficult. Also, I've been trying to think of something that I've been wanting to work on for a while, and it's I can't say much about it, but I've been working on something. But anyway, I have to tell you that Lily was looking for her if I see her. Referencing Hanako, which was something told about later. After the events of this morning, class is pretty boring in comparison. I turn the pages of my textbook lazily. We've been covering the same amount of pages each day, so reading ahead is more or less giving myself a preview of what tomorrow's lesson will be. The clock at the front of the room sounds unbearably loud. The teacher hasn't said anything in over 7 minutes, instead opting to cover the board in rows and rows of equations taken directly from the book. The rhythmic clashing of chalk on the blackboard seems to synchronize perfectly with the ticking of the clock. I start to copy down the equations just to pass the time, not noticing Misha's head poking over my shoulder until she's almost on top of me. What are you doing? I try to strike a balance between being quiet enough not to draw attention to myself, but loud enough to draw hers. What you doing, Hee-chan? Panic shoots through me as Misha starts talking at a normal volume, and I sputter out a hasty reply, still keeping my voice down despite the fact that she just blew any hope of being discreet I may have had. I'm copying down that stuff. What are you doing? Why so loud? Aw, really? But it's on the book. That's why no one else is copying it down. I know. Why are you so loud? Why are you so quiet, Hee-chan? It's hard to hear you. I look around to see if anyone's noticing our conversation. It's pretty obvious that everyone has, even the teacher. Shizune smiles coyly. I start to wonder if Misha's doing this because she told her to. Is this because of what happened between her and Lily earlier? This is what I get for trying to be reasonable, for trying to take the middle path. Shizune's way too prideful, although by now I should know to expect that kind of behavior from her. Why are you doing this? Huh? Misha is totally oblivious to the awkward stare at the teacher's giving both of us while trying to balance her textbook in one finger. For a brief second, she looks as if things could get ugly, but the teacher simply looks away as if it's not worth the trouble. I guess this is a good thing? Then I slump back into my seat in relief. The rest of the day passes by uneventfully, and this time I'm able to appreciate that it does. When the bell rings, I'm not in a hurry, so I stay for a while, reviewing what we covered in class today. I prefer to leave last anyway, so I don't have to deal with crowding in the hallways. I notice Shizune and Misha have also stayed behind, talking to someone from another class. Shizune's signing is so fast that her hands make noises like swords cutting through air. Misha's trying desperately to keep up, but it's clear she can barely manage to even understand her. I put my head down. Whatever they're discussing, it looks like serious business. Probably way over my head. Not just that, but Shizune also seems angry, although it could just be her normal severity making it appear so. Shizune signs to the point where her wrists crackle, and Misha struggles to spit out in word form. Sometimes she trips over herself like she's dealing with tongue twisters, and then on top of that, she has to sign back anything the other girls say. Seems like a rough job. Misha looks tired, like she's about to faint. Luckily for her, her business is soon finished, and the girls sit down on their seats again. Ugh, I'm so tired. She hangs her head limply on her desk, looking exhausted. Festival preparations must be tough for you. Indeed, the people in the school seem to be taking the festival very seriously. Whenever I see people idling around before and after classes, they're always talking about their plans for it. It's kinda neat to see everyone being so enthusiastic about it. I'm probably the only one who doesn't have something to do. Shizune starts signing at me, and Misha perks up, looking at her hands with slightly unfocused eyes. She signs with harsh, heavy, dramatic strokes. Misha translates her signing into speech for me. She does it so well, it's almost like Shizune is actually speaking, transmitting her thoughts directly through Misha. We are in the student council, so, we're pretty busy. Sarcasm? Huh? The tone of Shizune's actions make me think she is speaking with disdain, but Misha interprets it normally, replacing whatever intent it may have been there with her own chip or twist on things. It's still disorienting. I don't think I'll ever get used to it. Never mind. How could I forget with you two trying to get me to join at least twice a day? Ha ha ha! But Hee-chan, some could say that the work is too much. It'd be nice if students were to show a little more support for their leadership, some appreciation to the ones who are working so hard to make it all possible. Okay, okay. A little word of wisdom for those who are like going for a leadership role. I have to say that trying to take all the credit for yourself, like, or at least most of it, is kind of uncalled for. Cause guess what? Like for the most part, presidency just barks orders, and I'm not just saying that to say that. While we do handle like the planning and like who's gonna do what and gathering volunteers and things like that, like for the most part, we just bark orders and then double check that they're being carried out properly. Like in all honest, like, and some extra things here and there based on what club you are and who you are as a person, but like for the most part, you're just barking orders and like yeah, like doing paperwork and make sure everyone does their stuff is stressful. But in all honesty, like I'm not saying that I'm not saying that the president doesn't do work. I know that we do work because I've been there. But it's just that like when you say, oh, like I'm trying to make everything possible, like no, you're not. You're just telling people what they need to be doing and what needs to be done and keeping them accountable for what they're doing. And like that's not everything. Like there are some people that are trying real hard and like, they just can't meet your expectations. And there are other people who are just like doing whatever they can. Like it's a group effort, and like just saying that like, oh, we're working so hard as everyone else is not working hard. That's kind of annoying in my opinion. Maybe for example, a little help. That's asking too much, is it? Yep. Help would be appreciated from students like you. Then again, like for a student like Hisao who has nothing to do, it's perfectly fine to berate him a little bit. Just a little bit. If students would show their dedication and school spirit and offer some help, well, I don't exactly need it. But I wouldn't necessarily refuse it, so it would be nice if someone would just fucking ask for help. Is it so hard? Like you're like, oh my god, I don't need help, but if I want, but if someone offered, like oh my god, just ask for my help. God, so dumb. Oh, hello. It's Hanako. Hi, Hanako. We were friends in another world, but that was 2 playthroughs ago. Ugh, my feelings. I look over my shoulder and see Hanako peering timidly into the classroom, most of her body hidden behind the door. Ah, hey, playing delinquent again. Hanako blushes hard at Misha's straightforward jab, even if it was only in jest. Shizune stares at her probingly, causing Hanako to look down and start backing away, to the point where only her fingers can be seen wrapped nervously around the edge of the door. Maybe she's showing her dislike of Hanako by association of her dislike of Lily. It appears so, and Hanako probably knows it as well. They seem to have momentarily forgotten about trying to get me to stay for the rest of the day. What is it, Hanako? Sorry about that. What is it, Hanako? Has Lily been here? Sorry, Sato is not here. She came by in the morning, though. Hanako keeps looking uneasily at Shizune, who stares back at her with her usual studying gaze. What is she trying to do? Of course, Shizune isn't going to look away, and she is intimidating enough as it is, so I can only imagine how terrified Hanako would be. It is a little funny, though, watching Hanako's reaction to Shizune's normal behavior. This is what happens when two people of different extremes meet, it seems. Do you know where she is? If she has any sense in her head, she's in her classroom working on their festival project, but who knows where that woman is loitering at. I don't know if that's what like Shizune's saying or that's what Misha's saying, because I don't know if she's signing or not. I can't. This is awful. This is like unreasonable. Oh god. I know you guys don't get along, but Jesus. She might be slacking off somewhere. What a useless woman. I would punch these guys square in the boob. I heard that hurts, so yes, do it in the boob. Hanako nods quickly and retreats with haste, obviously to avoid any further contact with Shizune. Unfortunately, this turns her attention fully back to me. But Hee-chan is not useless, right? Right? He said so himself. Oh god. Oh god. Like, I don't know who's talking here. I could see where this is going, and I don't want any part of it. Not after that experience yesterday. Sorry guys, I took off my glasses for a quick sec. Well, good luck with your preparations. I start packing my bag, ready to make a break for the exit. Unfortunately, I'm all the way on the other side of the room. The short distance to the doorway seems like a vast no man's land to me now. Shizune and Misha both start maneuvering slowly in front of me, cutting off my route of escape in an unsettlingly cautious way that makes me think of ship-to-ship combat. I think Shi-chan is saying that you should help us, Shi-chan. Gee, I wouldn't know. She's so subtle. But that's the intent, so please, I can't keep up with... We have to actually build stalls for the festival, almost all of them all by ourselves. Can you believe that? Okay, I'll hand it to you. That's actually pretty fucking difficult. I'm not gonna like yell at you for that. I'm not gonna do anything about that. That actually sounds very difficult. Hammering boards together over and over again for hours. It's really hard. But now you're just adding ham to it, so I can say that you're being a bitch. I'm so used to it. I was doing swinging motions in class, I didn't even know it. She bangs her head a few times. She bangs her desk a few times, imitating a hammer blow. It's so repetitive, I can't stand it, and yesterday I actually hammered all the boards on top of each other. It was just a stack of boards all knit together, and then I had to take it apart and do it all over again, and I got yelled at and laughed at. So... She clams her hand on my shoulder and grins, quickly running her tongue across her teeth mischievously. Do you have any plans for today, Hee-chan? I wonder if you do. Sure, I have plans. Really? You're gonna help us, right? And those her hands are moving constantly. She's signing everything we both say so that Shizune can understand. Shizune is being somewhat quiet today. Is she still angry? Well, probably at least a bit. I can see it in her eyes. But this could also be just another way of trying to guilt me into lending her a hand. I have to find a way out of this. Hey, I should go now. To the library. You know, homework. I should get going, shouldn't I? I have to be diligent because I'm a new student and all. So I have to make a good first impression, right? Yeah. See you later then. Oh no! She cut us off! Look at that face! I turned to bolt for the door, but Shizune is blocking my path, her arms crossed over her chest and a stern expression on her face. She wags her finger tauntingly and begins signing to Misha with a manner of squad leader giving directions to her fellow soldiers. It seemed like you were in a rush to get to the library, Hee-chan. That's right, Shi-chan. It does seem like he was probably gonna slack off for the rest of the day. Ha ha ha! You're surrounded! Let's go to the student council room. She lets out a chuckle and then breaks into laughter. I'm sorry, Hee-chan, I feel bad, but this works out for everyone, right? That's right, Shi-chan. Yes, that's a good point too. Yes, this is beneficial to everyone. It solves all our problems. Oh god, these bitches. I can honestly say that these are not my favorite people. Sorry, oops. Yeah, I also thought he'd be more appreciative of our efforts. Oh my god. From what I've seen, it seems to me that, like, these girls think that, like, everything they do is for the benefit of the group. So they think that everything they do should be appreciated, like, with, like praise and, like, presents and some shit like that. I mean, it could just be, like, hyperbole and exaggeration. But, Jesus Christ, like, the fact that they're just doing every goddamn minute, I'm just like, oh, stop! I'm pretty sure you guys are good people, but God! These two are my least favorite characters in the entire game. I can't wait to go back to the other pairs. They pull themselves closer as if they're about to pounce. Hey guys, 2-on-1 isn't very fair, is it? She keeps looking forward, impassive, and gives a sinister smile. Oh, it's that smile again. Come on, we have a lot of work to do. Let's go to the student council room. Gee, I don't know. Misha laughs. Deja vu? She chortles before letting out another laugh. Haha, you know my horoscope said it'd be a good day for me today. And I said you're gonna help. Shizune signs quickly to her. Right, I mean now that you've decided to help us completely of your own free will, I'll be able to take it easy. Lucky, huh? I opened my mouth to say something, but then realized there's no point. I refocused on trying to think of a way out of this. No, their actions are clearly deliberate. There's no sense in attempting to reason with them. You can't reason with madmen. I frown and they don't even notice my discontent, further proving my suspicions. They seem pretty relaxed now. I guess they think they've already won, so they're letting their guard down. That's kind of arrogant. They pass forward in front of me as they move through the doorway. Sorry. As I stealthily walk backwards into the classroom, as I step into the hallway, turning toward the stairwell. I let out a sigh of relief, and I quickly pack the rest of my stuff so I can make my escape. The classroom door slams shut. Oh god. That wasn't very nice there, huh? That wasn't very nice there, huh? Haha, you really got us good though, didn't he, Chi-chan? Right, haha. What was that about? I thought you said you'd help us, and then you bailed on us, and you thought that we'd get away with it, didn't you? The indignant expression vanishes and she begins to laugh hysterically, calming down only after an aggravated look from Shizune. Oh, yeah, you thought you could get away with it, but a criminal always returns to the scene of the crime. I didn't even manage to leave the classroom in the first place. No way, I didn't even agree to help in the first place. Now, you're very bright, are you, criminal? Think you can shirk your duties like that? How low, Hee-chan? Oh, they're so over the top, I can't. I'm a criminal? What did I do? What's the charge? What am I guilty of? As for the courts to decide, criminal, I don't think that we have to tell you that. Besides, you're the criminal here. You know what you did. Have you ever read The Trial by Kafka? No, what's that, Hee-chan? What does that have to do with this? I read it a few months ago. It's about these people who run a kangaroo court on a guy who wants to live his life. They refuse to leave him alone, and he can't fight the power. Hee-chan, what does that have to do with anything? Hey, what does that mean? She turns back to me after signing back and forth for a lengthy amount of time. You know, we're both a little disappointed in you. You've let us down, Hisao. Drop the ball. Left us hanging, out in the cold. Fuck you! Oh my god, can I switch paths now? Can I go to like the Rin or Hanako? Cause fuck these guys. Jeez. All like legit. Oh my god. I understand I understand that Hisao has nothing to do. I understand that completely. But right now you're forcing him to do something he clearly does not want to do. And like club stuff is all voluntary service. And guess what? Forcing someone to do it by literally like pressuring them a shit ton is kind of awful. I never did that. And I've never seen anyone do that. I will always ask. I will push a little bit, but if they're like, oh, I have this, I have this, or if they just simply don't want to, I am not gonna force you. But but there are a good amount of people that are just like willing to help out, and I'm just like, oh, this is disgusting, and it makes me hurt inside to see this happen. I'm just like, ugh, disgusting, just despicable, ugh. I hate it. I mean, like after some like convincing, some people will be like, okay, I'll give it a shot. But if this guy has made every sign saying that he just wants to leave, oh my god, I can't. Is there any way to treat a person to run away from your responsibilities, to abandon your comrades? We think you owe it to us to honor your commitment. What? But I didn't commit to anything! My breathing catches my throat and I momentarily start choking. That's not true, Yi-chan. You said you're not useless. You definitely said it. Yes, definitely. We're calling you out on those words now. You better prepare to show that you are not a useless guy. Twisting words. It's like the Catholic Church. Oh my god. No. I will never condemn religion. It's not the Catholic Church. It's the people who follow the Catholic Church. They're the assholes. Your honor will be soiled forever if you try to get out of this. I don't give a shit, this is high school! So for the rest of the day, we're gonna hang out together, just the three of us, and work hard. You can't fool us! You should be happy you're doing your school a great service. Ask not what your school can do for you, but what you can do for your school. Fuck my high school! Fuck it! Fuck these... Oh god, I can't call them bitches, but god! Like they're not bad people. They have good intentions, but God, ugh, I'm done. How depressing. Cheer up, Hee-chan. She slaps me hard across the back with enough strength to knock the air out of my lungs. I gasp to breathe. Besides, aren't you happy to get to spend the day with two cute girls? One, you ain't even that cute. Two, I'm attracted to more personality and quirks and how one carries themselves rather than appearance. And you two are not making a good impression on me. You never did. I'd say from like playthrough 1, these two are my least favorite. Like, ugh, god, I can complain about these guys till I'm blue in the face, but nah, I'm not gonna do that. Ha ha ha! I guess they are right. I did blurt those words out. Accepting my fate, I followed them to the student council room. This is against my constitutional rights. Then again, this is Japan, and I don't know what the rights are there. And hammer the final nail to the stall. It took all of afternoon, and dinner time is nearly over, but it is done now. She pulls out a roll of measuring tape and a small level and inspects it thoroughly. She smiles, looking pleased, then motions for Misha to come over. Bitches! She says you did a very good job. In fact, you might actually have a gift for this. Oh, good. I could do basic construction work. Wow, I'm impressed too, and that was fast. Have you done this before? Nope, never. I was in the hospital for a good amount of my life, so yeah. Never before, and I never will again. Well, our quota for the day is 6 stalls, and in a few minutes, me and Shija should finish this one. That means 4 more to go. We're making good time, she says. Isn't this great fun? What? I can think of a million things I'd rather do, but I suppose everyone has to do their share for the festival, even me. I mean, I get it. It's a school-wide thing. He has nothing to do, so they offered him a job. Okay, and I get it. The Japanese culture is that you shouldn't be doing nothing while everyone else is working so hard. I get that too. And in all honesty, he's had nothing else better to do. But the way they did it was the way they did it that pissed me off. They could have just said, "Hey, Hee-chan, everyone's doing their part. You clearly have nothing to do, and like you're up to par on your schoolwork. You've done it all, and hey, everyone's doing something except you. So come on, help us out with these stalls, and then we'll make it up to you." And like I'm just like had they done that, I would have been like, fine, you know what, fine, maybe I'll have fun. Who cares? But no, they had to like say that, oh, it's all on me, it's my fault. Like, ugh, disgusting. Ugh, goddamn. You're both lucky that I'm helping you two out. If I didn't really want to, I could have gotten out of it easily. Really, Hee-chan? Haha! Shisha thinks you're just running your mouth. Japanese people have no flight or fight reflex. Hee-chan. She tensed her fingers deviously. Definitely. If you really wanted to escape, you would have taken immediate action. This is how you know someone is serious, when they have no doubt or regrets. No regrets. Maybe it was a bad idea to tell you that, since now Hee-chan knows what to do next time. But just the fact that she's alright with telling me that shows me that she doubts I'll be able to act on it. Then it makes me want to do it more, and I always want the opportunity to do so to arise again. But if that happens, she might get me again somehow. She said she's happy now. Much later in the evening, we're looking at 6 completed stalls. With the pride of a job well done, we sit back and admire the fruits of our labor, not sharing a word between us, just admiring. I feel I'm quite thirsty. I realize I'm feeling quite thirsty. Hey, isn't there a vending machine on the hall? They're all on there, right? Yeah, the drinks are very cheap too. We usually get something from there on days like this. I dig around my pockets and find a single 100 yen coin. It is enough. I'm feeling kind of thirsty. Bitch, you're so out of my women! 100 yen? You can get any drink in the machine with that. That's good. That's very good then. Hey, wait a second. What is it, Chi-chan? Do you want him to get you a drink too? Haha, phone ringing. Alright guys, the phone stopped ringing for now, but anyway. What is it, Chi-chan? Do you want him to get you a drink too? Ha ha ha! Chi-chan, you really helped us out today, so today, Chi-chan, Chi-chan will treat you. Hey, what about me? What would you like? I'm feeling thirsty myself. So am I. No, anything's fine. I guess the melon soda. Hey, wait, Chi-chan, I also want a drink. Aww. You know, it's times like this that I think she's just teasing me. That's probably it. I'm sure she'll just get you something, right? Yeah, she usually does, but you never know. Haha. Sorry, I skipped over that a little fast. She usually comes back with 2 melon sodas and a can of fruit juice. She hands me one of the sodas and the other to Misha. Thanks, Chi-chan. I had total faith that you'd get me one. I knew I could count on you. Wahaha! But how did you know that this is what I wanted? I usually get something else. I mean, you guys are best friends, so I would expect that you would know. What? You want to try it? That I like these kind of childish things? Ha ha ha! I'm not gonna laugh. Gee, seriously. I just show my thanks to Cheese, who smiles and nods. Hey, Hee-chan. Yes? We've been spending a lot of time together. Already in such a short time, we've done so much. We went to the cafe. We had a nice chat. I'm unofficially part of student council. And we built some stalls. Not that much. And it's been like 2 days. Who are you? We should stop beating around the bush. What I'm trying to say is, it sounds like she's gonna ask me out, but that can't be it. Nevertheless, my heart is beating like a jackhammer. Damn, this reminds me of another similar scene earlier this year. Oh, the one where you had a heart attack? When you asked a girl because you were stressed as fuck. Oh god. But this is not gonna lie, that actually does sound like she's about to ask her out, and I'm just like, please no. I try to say something, but my brains can't decide whether to stop or to tell her to continue. I feel myself blushing all the way to the ears. What I'm trying to say is, make love to me. Would you like to join? Would you like this? I knew it was gonna happen. Would you like to join this? Would you like to join the student council? Ah, what a disappointment. Oh, look at Shuzune's face. What? Did you think she wanted to ask you out, Hee-chan? Oh god, I'm feeling very embarrassed right now. I can feel myself getting even redder in the face. Shizune also tries to hide a blush after Misha translates and then puts a few sheets of paper in front of me. Look at her face. It's like, ew. No, I just wanted you to join student council. We're friends, bro. Look at that face. Oh god. So how about it? All the paperwork is right here. And you are sitting down anyway. You look very at home here. Drinks and everything. What do you say? She quiets down a little and asks again, a little more solemnly. Hee-chan, what do you say? You don't exactly hate this, right? I'm more than a little surprised by the sudden change of tone. I don't really know how to react to it. For one thing, she isn't shouting uproariously with no regard for tact. Before, I'm sure she knew already that I was going to say no. This time, she seems actually serious. I think maybe you should join, not just because we could use your help, but, well, you're hanging out with us anyway. I think Shishan would like it if you joined us as well. It's not like you hate us or anything, right? I mean, I don't hate you, it's just there are parts of your character that are a little off-putting. In all honesty. Like, I'm not even joking around here. Like, there are parts of your character that are a little pushy, a little over the top, and like, I just personally don't like it. Like, oh, what the hell's going on here? It wouldn't hurt if you joined, and I'd appreciate it if you would. She seems like it's having a hard time getting her words out, which is strange for someone talkative like Misha. For some reason, I'm almost troubled by it. Well, clearly, what they were doing earlier was surface personality. It's like we're gonna do what we want because we're in public. You don't know us that well, and right now we spend the entire day together, probably chatting up a little bit. We've worked on these stalls all day, and we're a little tired, so the filters are dropping. And we're just like, I don't know how to say this, but we could really use the help. We don't hate you, and you're a pretty cool guy, and we just want you to join student council. We would appreciate it. And I understand not being able to get your feelings out properly because I've been there. But there are better ways of doing it. That's all I'm saying. My eyes drift over to Shizune, who stares back at me tentatively, absent-mindedly cleaning her fingernails. If you don't want to join, I promise we won't ask again, but if you did, we'd be really happy. Both Shizune and Misha seem unable to look me in the eye. I can't lie, the thought of being around two such cute girls is something that I couldn't possibly pass up. They're not even that cute! Misha's hair is weird and she's kind of cute, but Misha, I preferred you when you had your brown hair. Like I know what you look like when you had brown hair, and I feel like you look better. It's just like the pink just screams yonder. I'm not looking forward to this kind of work every day, but there should be less after the festival. At least I hope so. Alright, I guess it can't hurt, so why not? Wonderful, wonderful! Ahaha! Shizune tense her fingers in satisfaction. She'll fill everything out, Hee-chan. Congratulations, you're officially a member of the student council now. Great, I'm not looking forward to do a lot of work. To be honest, I've never done any student council activities before. Excuse me. But maybe it'll be a positive experience? Misha starts to clap, laughing exuberantly as she does. Congratulations, Hee-chan! Congratulations! Congratulations! Stop it! I get the message. I can't help but smile, finding such a display childishly cute. The student council's always busy, you know, but for today, we're done. See you tomorrow, Hee-chan. We still have work left, so we'll be counting on you. I leave the room feeling totally wiped out. The grounds are totally deserted, and the school looks pretty ominous this late. Oh wait, actually, you know what? I'm gonna end the part here. that's a good place to stop. I would love to keep going, but I have more stuff to record today. Fuck! I hit load. Oh well, I'm just gonna skip ahead while I talk to you guys. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you'd like to hit the like button, if you want to see more, hit the subscribe button, and of course, I will be playing visual novels forever. I've been looking into a few more on Steam, and I'm like, and just as a short announcement, I'm probably gonna stick to visual novels for a while. As you guys can probably tell, my computer is not strong. It's not a strong computer, and like I don't want to say this on a vlog because it's actually a pretty small message, but it honestly pisses me off. Actually, that's part of the reason why I've been like kind of aloof with YouTube recently, is that it pisses me off when I try to record and I have like severe frame rate issues. That's why I haven't been playing Blade Kitten or whatchamacall, I haven't been playing Blade Kitten or Persona 4 because there's a shit ton of frame rate issues there, and it honestly pisses me off because like it's not good quality. I actually tried recording some Blade Kitten the other day, and like it would not go above 20 frames per second, and I'm just like, no, this is not allowed. I can't upload this. I'm done. So from now on, I probably am gonna be sticking to visual novels. Probably low-end games. I might emulate a few more games on the DS or the PSP if I find something I like. But beyond that, I'm probably just gonna like stick to visual novels. They're low-end, they're cheap, and they have great stories anyway, and they're honestly up my alley, and I'm gonna have a lot of fun talking about them. So anyway, thank you guys again for watching. Thanks again for listening. And if you want to see more, of course, there's always playlists in the description. There's always other visual novels I've played, and I'm going to be playing a lot more in the future. So anyway, see you guys later. Bye-bye.